okay? I throw my hands up in the air, wave my little white flag to tell you that I was wrong, to telling you to believe in the Philadelphia Phillies. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, another baseball video. Yes, this is another baseball video, but it's going to be the last baseball video of the season because the Phils are done. Phils are out. It's over. Kiss it goodbye. Wave goodbye to the Phillies.
Everyone wave goodbye to Juice Box. Literally wave. Do it. Here's two. Everyone wave.
Because their playoff hopes are done. Before we get started, click that subscribe button down below if you're new and enjoy the content. We are talking all things Philly sports. We're doing skits, rants, all that good stuff. Subscribe down below if you're interested in the channel. Also comment down below your thoughts on this Phillies team, what you think of them. Is there any hope for the future? Let me know. I want to hear from you. All right, let's talk about the Phils. We should not be used to this as Philadelphia Phillies fans. This is exactly what you don't want in a franchise that underperforms, sells high with great value players, but then in the end, really when you look at the bones of the team, they don't have what it takes to win, and they won't have what it takes to win for years until they change things up and they get rid of some guys and move some younger pieces in there, build a nice young core, and that's really what it takes. But are the Phillies going to do that? Are they going to concede and give away some of their guys? I don't know. I don't think so at this point. It seems as though they're so committed into what they have right now that they're almost fooling themselves into believing that this franchise, this team that they have right now, can win a World Series? No. Can they even make the playoffs? No. So then what are we doing? If this team doesn't show you enough promise, then you gotta reload, you gotta retool. It's baffling to me that this organization can't grasp that, can't understand that. I wanted to have some hope. I wanted to believe in something. It's frustrating because some of these guys have just put their heart and soul out for this team and have got absolutely burned. Bryce Harper has had an MVP type season. Zach Wheeler had a fantastic year. Just really Cy Young caliber season. Pitched over 200 innings in the baseball world today. That's very impressive. Was an absolute workhorse. It's just sad that the Phillies have had some really great production from a few guys this season. But overall, the team and the aura of the Phillies knocked them down. This was the Phillies' chance to make the playoffs. They had a semi-decent team, the second easiest schedule in baseball. So the fact that they got to 80 wins is obvious. They should get to 80 wins with this team and this schedule, but of course they don't make the playoffs again, and the 10-plus year-long drought or curse is still looming over our heads as Phillies fans.
We're doomed.
If the Mariners make the playoffs, which they have a shot, they're in the race for the AL wildcard spot, then the Phillies would take the cake in having the longest active Major League playoff drought. That just goes to show you how inept this organization has been the last 10 or so years and how incompetent. You can use any of those words to just describe their ability or inability to not gather talent in the farm system. The Phillies have no talent in AA and AAA. They really don't have much, and the talent they have had, they've either traded away or they haven't panned out. So nothing has worked for the Phillies in cultivating and growing that young talent, which is what they did 15 years ago in the early 2000s with J-Roll, Chase Utley, Ryan Howard, all those guys, just growing young talent. And not all the guys they've gotten were in that farm system in that World Series run, but they had a good core, a good group of guys, a good number of players that fans could be excited about and be like, okay, we may not be good this year, or we might have just missed out on the playoffs, but we have this guy coming up. Can you really fire yourself up over having Alec Boehm come back? Is Alec Boehm going to be like a renaissance man and just totally change his career over? Because he has not looked good and he's looked scared at the plate, and that's basically the Phillies' number one overall prospect. You don't have a young core. You don't have a team that is trending in the right direction, I think. This is a team that's going to be mediocre. This is a team that's going to be in the race, which is fun to watch. I mean, we haven't had September baseball that has been meaningful in years, so that was a breath of fresh air, but it's like you have guys that are basically declining, that are kind of getting up there in age, and Bryce Harper's still totally in his prime. He is in his prime for the next couple years, and that'll be fun to see, but it's also sad to see because it's not going to go anywhere unless the Phillies change things in their front office. I think Dave Dombrowski is a good guy to have in this spot because he's won before, he knows what to do, and Matt Klentak obviously didn't. There's a lot of guys that you could give away that are decent ball players, but you want to get young talent back. You want to grow the organization. Look at what the Washington Nationals did. They gave away basically half their team, and now they have an excellent farm system with great prospects and a lot of youth that in the next couple of years can develop and they can be good again. So overall, the Philadelphia Phillies, they hurt us. They give us pain. They give us that toxic, abusive relationship that we all love to talk about, that we all love to hate, but yet we're there anyway. I was still watching the other night when they're getting blown out by the Braves, thinking maybe there's some speck of hope that they can climb back into this game. There wasn't, and that's what it is with these Phillies, with this 2021 Phillies. They hook you in, they give you the cast, they cast you out, and they give you a little something to believe in, and then there they are the next couple days just blowing games and not able to score runs. Everyone talked about it in the beginning of the season. Oh, the bats, this lineup, it's good. And in honesty, they lost some guys like Rhys Hoskins, who was a key part of the lineup, and then everything kind of crumbled. They were not able to score runs consistently and when it mattered most. And that was the big thing for the Phils. That was really what did them in. What will we see come April and come spring training this year for the Phillies? Will it be a different ball club, or will it be the same exact team with a few different pieces? I think it'll be the latter. We'll see, but for now, that'll be the last Philadelphia Phillies video we're making. Hooray, hurrah, no playoffs for the Phils. I'm sad. That'll do it for this video. I appreciate the support as always. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you enjoy misery, 1 like equals 1 prayer for the Philadelphia Phillies. And that'll be it for me, guys. Catch you on the next video. Peace.